Sophofile. So today we are going to learn about soil, how soil is formed, its classification, and what is meant by soil profile development. So we will first start with the introduction. To study soil or the scientific study of soil is composed of two terms. First is pedology and second is edaphology. So pedology consists of interaction of soil with respect to its climate and environment surrounding it. And edaphology is the term which tells us about the influence of soil on other living things, mainly plants, but also it tells about the interaction of soil with other living organisms like microorganisms and other human beings also. So what is soil? So soil is the uppermost layer of the earth's crust. It is made up of weathered material, rocks, organic matter, water and air. It is home to many diverse organisms. So now how is soil formed? So there are two main processes of soil formation. First is weathering of rocks and second is soil profile development. Now we are going to learn soil profile development in the later part of this video. So now what is weathering? So weathering consists of two sub-processes. First is physical disintegration and second is chemical decomposition. So physical disintegration includes the disintegration of rocks into smaller fragments, and further these small fragments are again divided into slate particles and sand. And then the chemical decomposition consists of release of soluble materials and then synthesizing of new minerals. So these minerals are formed either by minor chemical alterations or by a complete breakdown of the original mineral, and then the new minerals are resynthesized. So now classification of soil. So classification of soil composed of two parts, transported soil and the residual soil. So residual soil is formed when the soil minerals have formed in the place just below the bedrock of the soil. It is called the residual soil, while the transported soil is when the soil particles have carried from one place to another. So there are various abiotic factors through which the transported soil is formed. So the first one is collovium soil, second is alluvium soil, third is glacial soil, and fourth is alluvium soil. So what is collovium soil? When the soil particles are transferred from one place to another by the factor of gravity, it is known as the collovium soil. So for example, in the mountainous regions, when the soil at the top of the mountains is carried to the valley region by the gravitational force, then this soil is called as the collovium soil. Then the alluvium soil, when the soil particles are transported from the river bed or the ocean water to the beach, then it is called as the alluvium soil. Then the third type is the glacial soil. Transported soil by the movement of glaciers is known as the glacial soil, and the alluvial soil is the soil transportation by the factor of wind. So this is the soil classification. Moving on to soil profile development. So over the time span, many physical and biological processes in the regolith. So what is meant by regolith? It is the layer of solid material just above the bedrock. So this regolith leads to the development of distinguishable layers in the soil known as the horizons. So each of these horizons differs in the physical, chemical and biological composition of the soil, and combined these horizons is the soil profile. So sequence of horizons from the surface to the bottom of the soil or from the earth's crust to the earth's core is known as the soil profile. So there are four main horizons seen in the soil profile. So it is O, A, B and C. We will look into them one by one. It consists of minerals and it is rich in humus and organic and other organic material. Then the second is the A horizon. It is also called as topsoil, and it is rich in humus and it is dark colored. In the soil which is old, which has been there, which is present there from many years or many decades. So only in those soils E horizon is present, or E stands for elevated horizon. It is not present in all soils. It is present only the soils which are formed many years ago, which are known as old soils. And this layer is formed due to leaching of organic content, and this organic content forms the pale layer of silicates. So it is known as the E horizon. Then there is B horizon. It is also known as the zone of accumulation. This B horizon is divided into three types: B1, B2 and B3. Then we come to C horizon. It is also referred to as the parent material or the parent rock, and it is made up of weakly weathered parent material which sits on the unaltered bedrock. So below sea horizon there is the bedrock present. So this was all about soil profile. So soil profile starts from the surface and it goes down in the earth till the earth's core. It consists of four main horizons: horizon O, horizon A, horizon B and horizon C. Horizon E is present only in the old soils and not in new soils. And below sea horizon there is a bedrock present. So moving on to the last part of this, soil erosion. So soil erosion consists of three main processes: detachment of the soil particles from the main soil body or the main soil structure. Then these detached particles are transported to the other part of to the other location. And then the third is the deposition at other places. So the detached soil particles from the main soil body are transported and deposited to other places is known as the soil erosion. Soil erosion is mainly caused due to rainfall, vegetation destruction, wind speed, and extreme temperatures. So what happens when there is extreme rainfall or extreme high temperatures? The composition of soil is disrupted and then the soil erosion takes place. We know that the roots of the trees hold the soil. So when these vegetation is disrupted, there is no way that the soil erosion can be prevented. So vegetation destruction in today's time is one of the main reasons for soil erosion. And then the wind speed, of course, the high speed of the wind obviously carries soil from one place to the other. So this is it. Then are some important terms about soil. So it is the relative proportion of sand plus slate particles and clay. Then there is humus. It is amorphous colloidal mixture of complex organic materials. Then soil air. It is the gaseous mixture present in the soil pores and water is absent in soil air. And just for the sake of reference, carbon dioxide and oxygen concentration affect the soil processes. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you.